just
Hold
have
on.
the URL, show the URL.
A very, very good morning to you. Welcome back to Morning Live. A third and final look at your sport news for today. Well, I can tell you this. Gerhard Moolman has just completed a 37-day journey to raise funds for the Door of Hope Children's Mission, a South African charity dedicated to providing care and support for abandoned babies and children. We last spoke to Gerhard somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean in December, and now he's returned back home to share with us the good and the challenges that he faced on this journey. 3,600 kilometers. Gerhard, a very, very good morning to you. Welcome to Sports and Morning Live. I must say,
Great
you look very different in person versus when we were speaking to you virtually, and you looked so closed up in Osieza.
Well, I'm shaved and we've got space. Ironically, I was in the biggest open space on earth there, but Osieza, it's quite noisy outside, so I'm inside the cabin when I'm talking to you, and I don't fit in there, so I have to...
Because of your height. But tell me, Gerhard, a lot of people are sitting at home watching us right now and listening to this interview. Speak to me about Door of Hope Children's Mission and why you decided to go on this 3,600 kilometer journey to raise funds for these children in need.
So, we looked at many different places where we can make a difference, contribute. So we got to the Door of Hope. That's obviously abandoned babies, you know. So we look at South Africa. We say that we have to take hands and, as South Africans, contribute and take this country to a new place. Where do we look? People that really need it. From homeless down. I mean, we're sitting with little human beings that has absolute no hope in life. I mean, if you're a abandoned baby and a husband, Door of Hope gives the opportunity for these children then to be, let's call it, adopted, and they give them new hope in life. So it's an incredible, each baby is an incredible story. You know, you can go in each one. So just being able to contribute there, make those lives better, you know, that's an inspirational thing. And I was quite happy to cross the ocean for that.
It's a beautiful thing because you essentially want to give these children and these babies a chance at having a good life and a normal life. But when you set out to sea, you had a target, a monetary target that you set for yourself of the funds that you wanted to raise, which was 200,000 Rand. Can you then give us an update on where you're sitting at the moment and how people can also join in the cause if they'd still like to help you reach that target or even exceed it?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. So we've been doing quite well. The fund grew as I finished quite good. We're standing at 150,000 and it's still growing, so we're quite confident we're going to make it. So it's www.gerhardmoolman.com.
Okay.
And you go in there and you can see Door of Hope, and it goes through a mechanism called Give and Gain, which is very solid. And people pledge money through there, and it goes directly to the Door of Hope. And yeah, very excited. I think we're going to hit the 200,000 mark.
Oh, that is very exciting. Speak to me more about your vessel, though. You say your vessel's name is Osieza. And when you say Osieza, I just think of a song automatically, Osieza. Speak to me, is that the inspiration behind the name of your vessel?
Yeah. The Osieza is the big crossing. So the big crossing, Atlantic crossing, it also could mean, you know, crossing in other ways. And I nearly got a bond with Osieza, you know, because that really takes me across the ocean, and everything is in there to keep me alive. Water maker, all my food, all my communication equipment. One piece of equipment that I had in there was Starlink. And that's, I could do a wonderful interview with you while I was right in the middle of the ocean because it's satellite driven. So Osieza is in the moment in French Guiana, and hopefully we can get it back here.
Gerhard, because you speak and it's just so lively and you're so happy, people don't understand as well the extreme measures that you had to go through, because you told me when we were just speaking outside how you had a near life and death threatening situation that you experienced towards the end of your journey. Speak to me about that, and in that moment what just keeps you going and fighting and saying, I need to finish this journey and get back home to South Africa.
Things are great when everything goes right. Things goes wrong, it goes wrong very badly. And you know, so twice on this journey, first time for 2 days and the second time for 3 days, things went horribly wrong. And then you got to dig deep, you know, you got to stay calm, breathe deep, and remember why you are there, you know. And then you got to just have faith. I mean, the second time, I could have lost it. But I managed to stay calm, and I believed. I absolutely believed I'm going to go to Cayenne. And I managed to somehow pull it through. I'm very grateful for that. But it took me to a different place in myself that I didn't know that existed. Which is good to learn, but I don't want to go there again.
Well, we hope you never have to go there again. But Gerhard, it's always a pleasure chatting to you. And thank you so much for the work that you're doing for the kids and helping those that can't help themselves.
Wonderful. V, thank you very much. Great being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Gerhard Moolman, a man that took on a 37-day journey, 3,600 kilometers across the ocean, all for a good cause, rather. It was for the Door of Hope, which looks after abandoned babies as well as children.